If tomorrow the government said, "We're releasing the files," would you assume aliens? Or politics? Because when a former president hints at extraterrestrials on a podcast and another promises file releases, the internet doesn't whisper, it explodes. One leader says, aliens are real, then jokes the next day. Another says, release the files, and suddenly everyone is staring at the sky like it owes them answers. And that's where this story gets interesting. Not because of little green creatures, but because of something far more powerful information. Let's rewind. For decades, UFO conversations lived in the shadows of conspiracy forums and late-night radio. Then suddenly, mainstream news anchors started saying the words non-human intelligence with straight faces. That's not a small cultural shift. That's like your strict math teacher suddenly talking about astrology. Presidential comments didn't confirm aliens. They did something arguably more dramatic. They legitimized curiosity. And curiosity spreads faster than any classified memo. Now add documentaries claiming decades-long cover-up, add officials saying we need transparency, add Hollywood releasing sci-fi blockbusters at the same time. Coincidence? Maybe. But timing in media is rarely accidental. Here's the real twist. Every administration inherits secrets. Military report, unidentified aerial phenomena. Data that sounds dramatic but is often just unexplained, not extraterrestrial. Unidentified doesn't mean alien, it means unidentified. Huge difference. But public imagination doesn't operate on technical definition. It runs on narrative, and narrative is powerful. When one president jokes about Area 51 and another talks about disclosure, the public fills in the blanks. That's human nature. We hate empty spaces. We fill them with theories. Now think about this. If actual alien proof existed, would it arrive via podcast banter? Or would it be presented through structured scientific consensus? Real disclosure, if it ever happened, wouldn't look cinematic. It would look bureaucratic. Forms, reports, redactions, PowerPoints, not glowing spaceships. And yet, the entertainment industry knows exactly how to ride the wave. Documentaries tease, movie trailers drop, social media clips go viral. Suddenly, alien discourse becomes primetime programming. But here's what makes this fascinating. Whether aliens exist or not, the cultural effect is real. Public trust shifts. Government transparency becomes a talking point. Military reporting systems get upgraded. Congress holds hearings. Pilots testify about unidentified objects. That's not science fiction. That's policy. And policy shapes reality more than rumors ever will. So what are we actually witnessing? Not proof of extraterrestrials, but proof of how information moves. How leaders speak carefully. How media amplifies selectively. How audiences connect dots that may or may not exist. This isn't just a story about aliens. It's a story about perception. And perception can feel just as powerful as evidence. If files are released, they'll likely contain radar logs, test reports, declassified memos, maybe unresolved cases. But unresolved doesn't equal otherworldly. It equals incomplete. And incomplete stories drive engagement. That's why this topic never dies. It evolves. From secrecy to speculation. From speculation to headlines. From headlines to documentaries. And around it goes. So the real question isn't, are aliens real? It's this. Are we better at chasing mystery than accepting uncertainty? Because sometimes the biggest revelation